name is Pokemon, and hello everybody, my name is Pokemon, and today I'll tell you about two little comics, Danger Bugs and Amazing Mini Beasts. Let's first move on to Danger Bugs. Rosie and his little uncle and his little cousin Josh were playing in the backyard. Josh found a bug. He said, "Bug." He wanted to eat it. But then Rosie stopped him. Rosie said to him to go inside and wash his hands. Ben and Max came out. They said to explore Mini Beach with Grandpa. So, when they were in the van, when Clunk, Rosie, Ben, and Max and Grandpa were in the van, and Clunk pushed the button. Now, when the smoke cleared, there were plants and trees above them. And Rosie loved ladybugs. She saw a ladybug. She shouted, but Ben stopped her. Ben said to Rosie that ladybugs loved eating little bugs. It might want to eat them. Ladybugs are red, so birds do not eat them. That color is a warning. The ladybug did swallow them. The children didn't move and they didn't talk. They didn't even said one word. So the ladybug turned its head and walked away. Suddenly they hear a shout. Max was on a spider web. And Ben and Rosie tried to use sticks to make the web disappear, but that's no use. Because spider web is 100 times thinner than human hair. Because webs are 100 times thinner than human hair, but they are 5 times thicker than steel. Could you believe that? So Grandpa used the stick just to confuse the spider. They said to find Clunk. Grandpa said to Rosie and Ben that they need to find Clunk. Clunk can cut the web. They ran, but they saw a bird, so they hid under a toy car. Rosie ran out because Rosie was wearing a red sweater. It is as red as a ladybug. As red as a ladybug. Clunk was looking for ants. He stopped looking for it, and just as the spider was going to eat Max, Clunk cut the web out. The spider was scared and ran away. And let me tell you the last final parts, the last final moments of the book. Before they could push the button to be big again, cousin Josh tried to put them in the mouth. Grandpa's shout was too little. But then Aunt Val shouted to Josh to come in. Soon they were big again. The second is Amazing Mini Beasts. I mean that the fun fact of Danger Bugs is that the web of the spider began to be 100 times thinner than one spot of your hair. But it is 5 times stronger than steel. The fun fact for amazing mini-bees are mini-bees can have 0, 8, 6, or many legs and body sections. And mini-bees are arthropods. They can be insects, arachnids, annelids, and mollusks. Mollusks and myropods too. Insects are like grasshopper, fly, bee, beetle, ants. Arachnids are like scorpion and spider, which have 8 legs. Millipedes are animals which have several body sections, and many legs. The next one is called annelids. Annelids are like animal that has many body sections, but it doesn't have even one leg. These are examples of leeches and annelids. A mollusk is an animal with no legs, but it can have a shell. The examples are a slug and a snail. But animal bodies can have a head, a thorax, and wings. Insects have exoskeletons instead of bones. The insects grow, but exoskeletons don't. When the exoskeleton gets too small, it pops out. The insect grows up another new, bigger exoskeleton. And did you know that insects can taste by their feet too? Yes. Insects can also communicate with singing, smelling, light, and information by touching the antennae. The life cycle of a butterfly is when the butterfly lays an egg, which then grows into a caterpillar, and also known as a larva, and then into a pupa when the larva eats too much. A few days later, the larva pops up and becomes a beautiful butterfly. Next, let's see how a leaf cutter ants eats. First, they find leaves. Next, they carry the leaves into the nest and leave it there in hours. Next, fungus grows. Last, they eat the fungus. Dragonflies lay their eggs in water. The snail's home is on their back. Its back. The snail's home is on its back. All spiders eat liquid. In the common way, all spiders make webs. They can hunt. Some spiders can hunt too. Insects can bite lots of times or just one time. Like for example, wasps, ants, mosquitoes, and even bobbit worms can bite a lot. Especially when bobbit worms bite you. Bobbit worm has a very toxic poison, but it doesn't kill you yet. If only you are allergic. A bee can be allergic too, but it can only sting one time. Then it dies. People can also die from the bite of the black widow spider. You may think that mosquitoes are useless, but when all the mini-bees die, we die too. Because honeybees give us honey. Silkworms give us silk. Without silkworms, there are going to be no pillows and blankets. You may be cold all night. Night if the air conditioner is on. Now you learn a lot about amazing mini beasts. Before I go, I'd like to ask you some questions. What is your favorite mini beast? What color is it? And why do you like it? If you know, please share with me. And for now, thank you for listening and goodbye.